Hey guys, it's Nathan from the Kentucky Cycling YouTube channel. Hope you've been enjoying the gravel ride videos we've been posting so far. If you have, please go ahead and give me a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. And I also wanted to mention another great way to support the channel is by purchasing some Kentucky cycling merchandise. If you haven't already seen it, we've got some really good quality t-shirts. They're very soft, poly cotton blend, very attractive in this heather navy blue. And then we've also got some great 3-inch round stickers that are great for either the back of your car, your laptop, wherever you want to put a sticker and show your love for Kentucky cycling. London bills themselves as the cycling capital of Kentucky, and I think with some good reason. They are the hosts of the Redbud Ride, which is some beautiful road rides. You want to check that out in April. Great area to ride down around Laurel Lake. They have a bunch of gravel roads in and around the area that locals refer to as Cold Hill, which is just outside or inside the Daniel Boone National Forest in an area called the Cane Creek WMA or Wildlife Management Area. I first learned about this area when I came across a Facebook page for an organized ride that was held in 2017 called the Backpack Offroad Cycling Tour. After looking at some of the beautiful pictures from that event and locating the Ride with GPS route, which I'll include in the video description below, I knew that this was a place that we had to check out. To my surprise, I found that the gravel roads in this area had not yet been included on gravelmap.com. I'm happy to say that we've worked to remedy that, and I'd like to reiterate a desire to see more Kentucky riders make contributions to sites like GravelMap, MTB Project, Trail Forks, and others to help highlight the awesome cycling resources we have here in Kentucky. After loading up the Prius to capacity, 4 of us headed down to London where we grabbed lunch at Fazoli's before heading out to ride the gravel. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this was my first ride on my new gravel adventure rig, the Salsa Journeyman. Between the more stable geometry of the bike and the plush 650B tires, I was a lot more comfortable on the gravel than I had been on some of our previous gravel excursions when I was riding my old Bridgestone light touring bike. One of my first thoughts as we started our ride was how different things must look riding here this time of year relative to what I'm sure must be a lush canopy of trees in warmer months. As we skirted across the ridge and caught glimpses of views beyond the trees, I was reminded of my wife's late stepmother who used to love to hike in the winter because, as she put it, it gave her the chance to see the bones of the earth.
One aspect of this ride that I don't think the video can adequately convey is how hilly it is relative to other gravel rides that we have ridden. We spent some time poring over Strava metrics following our ride and concluded that the measure that was probably easiest to get our heads around is the average gain in feet per mile. To calculate this number, we took the total elevation for the ride in feet and divided that by the total number of miles ridden. Not surprisingly, the flattest gravel rides were the trail rides that we had completed, which included the Dawkins Line Rail Trail and the Great Allegheny Passage. These trails range from 16 to 28 feet of elevation gain per mile. The next level up were rides that we had completed in Red River Gorge and Henry County's 6 Mile Creek. These rides ranged from 40 to 64 feet of elevation gain per mile. In contrast, this ride had significantly more elevation with an average gain of 104 feet per mile. We certainly don't want to scare anyone away, as we see this as a great place to explore and get in some great training, but it's definitely a noteworthy feature.
there's a kind of a motley crew. This is John. What are your impressions of, are we Cane Creek?
Yeah, Cane Creek WMA.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area, a lot of hills. Make sure you bring climbing gear. Compact double is probably not in the cards. Make sure you bring a lot of food and water.
Very good. Any other advice from the peanut gallery? No?
Lovely ride, good training area. Come check it out.